Taegeuk refers to the source of everything in the universe, and the universal law in which everything continuously goes through cycles of creation and destruction. POOMSAE Taegeuk symbolizes the root principle of universal philosophy, and is constructed by applying the truth inherent in Taegeuk's yin and yang principles. Taegeuk 5Jang stands for Song of the 8 trigrams and symbolizes calm and authority. Taegeuk 5Jang is a POOMSAE that emphasizes techniques of self-defense rather than athletic function. We will now take a look at the POOMSAE of Taegeuk 5Jang. Taegeuk 5Jang consists of 5 key moves, namely MEJUMEOK NAERYEOCHIGI, PALGGUMCHI DOLLYEOCHIGI, PALGGUMCHI PYOJEOKCHIGI, KKOASEOGI, and YEOPSEOGI. These are the key moves of Taegeuk 5Jang. We will now take a closer look at each of the key moves of Taegeuk 5Jang. MEJUMEOK NAERYEOCHIGI is a technique used to strike an opponent by drawing a big descending circle with your hammer fist. While your arms cross at the solar plexus, your assisting arm should face outward. The striking hand should pass under the assisting arm. Draw an arc above your head and stop at the shoulder line with your arm naturally straightened. Your fist should not stop at the head. Be careful not to let your arm bend. PALGGUMCHI DOLLYEOCHIGI is a technique used to strike with the elbow in a swinging motion. Bend your elbow so the back of your hand faces upward. Place the fist in front of the shoulder of your striking arm. Spin your torso and strike. The elbow should be slightly above your shoulder. Your chest should open up when performing the move. The elbow and fist should be placed along the same line. Be careful not to let your fist fall below your shoulder. The assisting hand should be open. Assist the PALGGUMCHI DOLLYEOCHIGI by letting it touch the palm of the hand assisting the first of the swinging arm. Do not hold your fist with the open hand of the assisting arm. PALGGUMCHI PYOJEOKCHIGI is a technique used to create a target by opening your assisting hand, twisting your torso about 45 degrees, and striking a target with the elbow. The elbow of the arm creating a target should be slightly bent and at solar plexus elevation. Be careful not to let the palm of the assisting hand hit your elbow or hold your elbow with your hand. KKOASEOGI is a posture where you bend your knees by twisting your feet, using a low stance 1 fist's width between your feet. Stand low like JUCHUMSEOGI, with the shin of one leg touching the calf of the other. APKOASEOGI refers to moving sideways and performing KKOASEOGI in front of the supporting leg, while DOLLYEOCHIGI refers to placing the other foot behind the forward foot to perform KKOASEOGI, then coming to a halt. Be careful not to let your shin and calf part. YEOPSEOGI is a posture where you twist one foot 90 degrees outward from the Naranhi-sogi posture. Straighten your knees and stand naturally with 1 foot's length between your feet. Your center should be between your feet. These are the key moves of Taegeuk 5Jang. We will now look at the moves in succession, connecting each move. The key moves of Taegeuk 5Jang first part consist of wen aremaki, wen MEJUMEOK NAERYEOCHIGI, oren aremaki, and oren MEJUMEOK NAERYEOCHIGI. Push off the ground with your front foot from apgubi aremaki. Move your center to your hind leg. Stand in YEOPSEOGI posture. Then perform MEJUMEOK NAERYEOCHIGI. All must be performed in one continuous motion. Your eyes should follow the direction of POOMSAE. Cautions for Taegeuk 5Jang, first part, taking a closer look. Do not perform MEJUMEOK NAERYEOCHIGI in a similar fashion to DOLLYEOCHIGI PALGGUMCHI, and your first should not pass in front of your face when striking. We will now practice the moves of Taegeuk 5Jang first part in succession while watching the video. The key moves of Taegeuk 5Jang second part consist of wen anmaki and oren anmaki, oren apchagi and oren dungjungmok apchigi, and wen anmaki, wen apchagi and wen dungjungmok apchigi, and oren anmaki, and oren dungjungmok apchigi. Breathe in after performing wen maki, then connect to oren maki. Bend your knee using the momentum from apchagi, then perform the preparatory dungjungmok apchigi move. After the kicking foot touches ground, connect the dungjungmok apchigi and anmaki. Concentrate on the use of your breath and muscles and coordinate spinning of the torso while connecting the moves. Cautions for Taegeuk 5Jang, second part, taking a closer look. Connect the moves so the wen anmaki and oren anmaki flow naturally. The target for dungjungmok apchigi is above the philtrum. Be careful not to let your fist rise above your shoulder when performing anmaki. We will now practice the moves of Taegeuk 5Jang, second part, in succession while watching the video. The key moves of Taegeuk 5Jang, third part, consist of 왼손날 바깥맞기, 오른 팔꿈치 돌려치기, 오른 손날 바깥맞기, 왼 팔꿈치 돌려치기, 왼 아래맞기, and 오른 안맞기, 오른 앞차기, and 오른 아래맞기, and 왼 안맞기. Bend your knee using the momentum from apchagi, then perform the preparatory aremaki move. Then connect aremaki and anmaki when the kicking foot touches the ground. Cautions for Taegeuk 5Jang, third part, taking a closer look. Apchagi and aremaki, anmaki moves should all be performed in succession. When performing PALGGUMCHI DOLLYEOCHIGI, the targeting hand should not wrap around the elbow. We will now practice the moves of Taegeuk 5Jang, third part, in succession while watching the video. The key moves of Taegeuk 5Jang, fourth part, consist of wen 얼굴맞기, 오른 옆차기, and wen 팔꿈치 PYOJEOKCHIGI, 오른 얼굴맞기, wen 옆차기, and 오른 팔꿈치 PYOJEOKCHIGI, wen 아래맞기, and 오른 안맞기, and 오른 앞차기, and 오른 dungjungmok apchigi. When performing 얼굴맞기, the first of the blocking arm should start from outside of the assisting arm, making a cross in front of the torso, then blocking the face. When performing YEOPSEOGI, cross your arm, making your targeting arm pull to the back, and straighten while drawing an arc as if performing MEJUMEOK PALGGUMCHI. Your leg and arm should be parallel when performing this move. YEOPSEOGI and the movement of both arms should be performed simultaneously. Bend your knee using the momentum from YEOPSEOGI, then create a target by opening your hand. Twist your torso about 45 degrees and strike a target at solar plexus elevation with your elbow. Arm and hand movements should be performed simultaneously. When performing APCHIGI and DEUNJUNGMOK APCHIGI, the foot blade of the striking foot should maintain a 45-degree angle when seen from the front. Complete the move by performing DEUNJUNGMOK APCHIGI the moment the following foot touches the ground. We will now practice the moves of Taegeuk 5Jang, fourth part, in succession while watching the video. This concludes the training for Taegeuk 5Jang. We will take another look at all the moves and master POOMSAE. We have looked at the key moves of Taegeuk 5Jang and provided thorough explanations for each move and things to watch out for. You will be able to hone even more accurate and delicate moves if you continue training while paying attention to the exertion of force. We will see you again in the Taegeuk 6장 video. Thanks for watching.